Hey everybody, Alexander here, guide and teacher of the Book of Life. And in this video, I want to share my observations on Hillary Clinton and her candidacy for President of the United States. You see, the simple truth is that Hillary Clinton is not playing her cards right, not if she wants to win. In the Book of Life, Hillary Clinton is born to play the Nine of Hearts. This is an energy pattern of giving love to the nines. Giving love to the maximum. And it means that underneath what we see of her in public, her calculating exterior and sometimes big fake smiles, underneath all that, she's actually all heart. She's got a heart, a big heart, that feels things to the nines. You know how we say, do it to the nines, get dressed up to the nines, give it the whole 9 yards? 9 is the maximum. 9 is the largest single integer. When it's done to the nines, it can't be done anymore. She is playing a game of heartfelt power to the nines. But she's not showing it. She's keeping that card close to her vest. Her heart is closed, at least in public. She's not playing the power of her big, open, generous heart. She's not playing it to her advantage. She isn't giving, for example, rousing, uplifting, inspiring speeches that make everyone feel something. That's the power of the Nine of Hearts, the ability to inspire and uplift people, to get people excited about stepping up to the next level of opportunity and growth. It's an inspirational energy of transcendence, transcending our current norms and moving up the ladder of our growth to the next stage of life. And frankly, she's not doing that. She's missed the mark. She isn't playing this energy well. She has, in fact, given up all her heartfelt power to Bernie Sanders, who, in effect, is doing exactly what she should and could be doing. I'll go so far as to say that if Hillary were playing her Nine of Hearts well from the start, we wouldn't even be witnessing the Bernie phenomenon. Her lack of heartfelt passion and not speaking from her heart has created an emotional vacuum into which Bernie has emerged. If you read her policy list, it reads almost identically to Bernie Sanders. She has almost identical stated positions as Bernie. But do we feel that from her? Do we feel inspired by her? Does our heart get excited at the prospect of hearing her speak? Do her words touch our hearts? No, not really. And that has been the main critique of her, that she appears staged and rehearsed, cold and calculating. Every word she speaks first poll tested for popularity. But knowing the Book of Life as I do, knowing what's written for her in the Book of Life, I see something deeper here. You see, the downside or the low side of the Nine of Hearts is a fear of heartbreak and betrayal, maybe even an expectation of heartbreak and betrayal. It's the fear of putting our heart out there only to have it trampled upon, to say what we really feel only to have it be ridiculed. Right? Remember that the Nine of Hearts is an energy of feeling everything to the nines, for better and for worse. And so what we don't see publicly is just how personally affected she is by the criticism, how much it hurts her. And she has clearly learned not to show her emotions for fear of having her emotions manipulated, or perhaps for fear of appearing weak on the world stage. So she covers up her emotions and doesn't express her emotions because she doesn't want to share her feelings only to have her feelings rejected. And it's her fear of rejection that keeps her waffling about trying to please everyone. But of course, in trying to avoid rejection by anyone and thus try to please everyone, she may end up pleasing no one, as in the fable. What happens is that because she hides her true feelings, we all feel like she's hiding something, right? Which she is. She's hiding her true feelings. And her emotional sensitivity and security is felt by us as a lack of authenticity, which it is. She's not showing her authentic feelings. And because she doesn't trust her own feelings to express her own feelings, we don't trust her either. How can we trust her if she doesn't even trust herself? Right? The clear choice for her, if I were to advise her, is for her to start immediately and unapologetically speaking from her heart. That is the only way she will resonate a clear, honest, authentic sound. At the moment, for all her calculated political positioning, she rings hollow, which indeed it is, because it's not coming from her heart. For her to master the game of her life and achieve her goals, she must change her own perspective on her emotions, on her heart. She obviously regards her own heart as a weakness rather than a strength, right? But thus, ironically, she's playing a weak hand. She's playing from the position of a victim, of someone who is a victim of her own heart, and thus tried to overcompensate for her perceived weakness using other political strategies that are not authentic to her. But because she does that, she actually plays weak, not strong. She rings hollow, not powerful. Her heart is powerful if only she would play to her heartfelt power. To win at the game of her life, she must change her own beliefs about her heart. She must begin to trust her heart and let her heart lead her, trusting her feelings and expressing her feelings. She must show her heart fully without hiding anything. The more openly we see her, the more we will actually like her and trust her. The more her heartfelt passion will inspire and uplift. But we can't like and trust what she does not like and trust herself. So because she's not playing her nine of hearts well, she's actually sabotaging her chances to get what she wants, to be elected president. And for each of us, there may be ways that we are not playing our own cards right. So maybe you're not trying to be president of the United States, but perhaps you have other big goals in your life that you're trying really, really hard to attain. But whatever it is we really want in our life, we block our own success when we are out of alignment with the underlying truth of ourselves. Maybe for each of us, there's a way in which we're inauthentic and thus hollow and not powerful, because there's no one-size-fits-all strategy that we can all just try to follow. To resonate and realize our full potential, we must consciously choose to express what is uniquely ours to express. And by far, the best toolkit I've ever found to help us tune into our own unique gifts and talents is the Book of Life. And so if you'd like to talk to me about how to play your cards right, find out what's written for you in the Book of Life, you can connect with me on the link below.